Aries, welcome to Larissa Lily. Today we're doing your general read for January 2022. Excuse my voice. Just been coughing. I just have a post-nasal drip, so I'm trying to recover here. So we're doing your January 22. These are going to be spirit messages, Aries. This is how to kickstart the year, because this is how I kind of was meditating on the messages. You know, I'm a firm believer of really living in the present moment. You know, we can't really see the foreseeable future, but we can plan and we can do our best. And the energies we plant now and the seeds we plant in the present is what's going to create the future. And so that's usually my focus here. So for you, Aries, what I got through the meditation is it's definitely planning. Three of Wands came out and Justice. And you have to really find some level of optimism. I always associate Three of Wands with optimism because that's the waiting period, right? When you plant your seeds, now you got to wait for it to come, but it will come because you're putting in the work and you're putting in the effort. And the fact that you had it combined with Justice, that's because you're bringing in this balance for yourself, or you're just balancing out a lot. Also, karma, right? Justice is karma, closing out cycles. So there's things that you're putting to end, which I want to point out here. Your main energies. You've got King of Wands, Death energy, and Queen of Pentacles. So this all makes sense because Justice was when I was saying you're putting things to end. So you've got the Death. Three of Wands is Wands energy. Wands energy is action, and you've got the King of Wands. So you're going to embody, it's time to embody this King of Wands energy, really go for it, and no excuses, because King of Wands has no excuses. And Queen of Pentacles is about that stability. So a lot of you are going to really be focusing on your financial stability and really nurturing your space, creating stability, grounding. And so I feel this is going to be the main priority of especially kickstarting this first 3 months of the year, but obviously for the rest of the year, because this is for permanent. This is not this rebirth, this death, this new cycle of your life. It's not for a short term. This is literally longevity. This is Queen of Pentacles promises herself, himself, doesn't matter, gender side, longevity, something that can sustain itself. And in order to do that, you have to embody this King of Wands. I love that it's the masculine energy here, because this is like really go for it, no excuses, very action oriented, and you stick to your word. And this is going to be a true test of how much you're going to stick to your word about the stability here, Aries. So let's see what your soul's transition is for kickstarting January 2022. What do we got here, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, I want to talk about that bottom one. So practice positivity. Yeah, that's that optimism. That's why I said Three of Wands I always associate with optimism. So be mindful of the tendency towards negative self-talk and other limiting behaviors that can keep you stagnant and energetically depleted. So definitely this is going to require strength from your part for sure, in terms of making sure that when you're low, you know, you do maybe allow that to be a rest time. Aries, do something that makes you rest. Do something like that. It's a feel good. It's a comfort of some sort, whether it's, you know, watching a favorite show, reading a favorite book, maybe even exercising. It's a ritual. So incorporate a ritual in order to take a step back when you need to take a step back. And then you have protection here. The need of energetic, emotional, and physical boundaries is necessary for you at this time. Aries, you guys got this for quite some time in my reads. And I have to say, I've really enjoyed your readings the past couple of months, because for a while when I started my channel, Aries readings were so intense. And it just shifted to like this, I guess my collective is really focused on themselves, my collective Aries. And I love these kind of readings. They're my favorite. But you guys have really been embodying, and you know, you guys have been really embodying, or at least Spirit is helping you, assist you, and really been giving me the messages to tell you to embody this Empress energy of protecting yourself. And I think, you know, this obviously is a continuation. So you're going to continue that into 2022, right? The need of energetic, emotional, or physical boundaries is necessary for you at this time. You're still going to have to do these boundaries. And remember, I remember telling you guys, friends, family, it don't matter, even if it includes your mama. And heart opening is the energy of love within you. Opening the heart chakra fills you with love, forgiveness, and compassion. And this is healing. So that's a lot of the Queen of Pentacles too. So this protection is to nurture this healing space that you're needing. And then, of course, disconnecting. You're in need for a reprieve. Take some much needed time alone for healing and rejuvenation. So all of this is really about you disconnecting right now because of what's coming through, because of what you have. And you know, this protection, you know, you got to be careful with this, your mind, and those kind of bringing you down, because what you've been embarking, for what I feel like I've been picking up for a lot of you for some time, it's not easy, you know. Yeah, you know, heart chakra, look at that, 5 of Pentacles. You know, a lot of you really have been affected with this stability and job changes, or you know, even disconnecting from toxic environments that you probably were in, financial setbacks that really challenged you. And a lot of the times, you know, when we go through these financial setbacks, you see who are your friends and even your family. These are not easy conversations to have with people, and people never, and I want to say it's very few people that really get you when you're in this space. So it tends to feel very lonely. And that's why the disconnecting and the protecting is necessary. Oh, I do want to pull out. So let's pull out what you're going to allow. So don't feel bad, you know, with your solitude and going solo for a bit, staying silent, not answering, not going to events. It's okay, because you are deserving of this space to replenish yourself and rejuvenate. So let's see, what is, there we go. I'm sorry, you guys. I allow myself to be proud of all I have accomplished. Yes. Remember to reward yourself the little things, the little steps, right? And you know how far you've come, because this has been a challenging time for a while, Aries. So let's see what you need to surrender. Surrender your fear of change. Ooh, Aries, you guys had this message in your readings before, you know, where get out of your comfort zone. And a lot of you, I remember one of the readings was to like get out and change your skills. You have to face what you need to change about yourself. So the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. This fear of change, you're gonna have to really, I really feel this is about opportunities here, and getting stuck in a certain perception of how an outcome needs to be, because things are different now. And this transition, this is what I'm saying, this Queen of Pentacles, your focus. So whatever is it that's going to bring you the stability, it might require you to go out your comfort zone. And I remember in one of the decks that I had, education was a thing. So it's getting new skills for a lot of you. It was that. So I feel that's still a message here. So let's see what your main spread brings out. Excuse my voice, you guys. I'm so sorry, but I need to get these readings. I should listen to my own advice, Aries. I really should be bed resting for some time, but I'm a typical Capricorn. I push. But I love giving you guys these messages. So you guys are just as equally therapeutic for me. So all the love, okay? Let's get one more, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, I love that your energy's out, Emperor. So embody, embody, embody. So obviously your 3D world, right? 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, the things you're working on. So this is the balance, because 6 is about balance, right? Your 6 of Pentacles is tipping the scale. Also, who you give your energy to and where you're going to put your focus. And 8 of Pentacles is where the focus is going to go, right? Because this is about what you're creating, what you're building, and the hard work pays off, right? Because this is about positive movement forward. So this is confirming a lot of what I've just said. Conflict and defeat, throat chakra, 2 5s. So this is the change, and it's not going to be easy. And I think a lot of it is the disconnecting that we're talking about, and the protecting your energy, and throat chakra, you becoming vocal about this, you know, you becoming vocal about your transitions, you know, and only if you have to, because you don't have to answer to anyone. Aries, you owe no one any explanations. And then here's your energy. You're the Emperor. So embodying, this year is about embodying your energy, and the Emperor is number 4. It's about stability. So let's keep going here, because I feel you guys already know where I'm heading with this. Those who have been my viewers for a while, getting more on this material and spiritual change. Yeah, beautiful. Yep, there goes that Queen of Wands again. So you had King of Wands, now Queen of Wands. And this is about bringing this balance, 10 of Swords, and you stopping this mental battle. No more getting stuck in the mind, right? No more interference too, I'm getting with this 10 of Swords. This is where to practice the positivity in your mind, because we can get stuck here, and then we can get discouraged, and we can lose passion. We can lose our motivation and our discipline. King and Queen of Wands are their action, right? And so in order for us to bring this change, you got to get into this action, which with the 10 of Swords here, it's like you're like, okay, I'm done moping, I'm done, you know, being scared. You know, and this is where you have to also be proud of your small accomplishments. So if you gotta like make your favorite meal, even to be like, I did this, you know, then do that. If you have to, you know, whatever, give yourself a facial, do that. If you have to like go take a long ride, do that. Give me more of this positive movement forward. Whatever that reward can be. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at you guys. 8 of Pentacles, because what you're working for is towards your stability. 9 of Pentacles. This is where you're heading to. And Spirit is in the support of this. So being consistent, I really feel, because this energy has been coming up for a while, is because a lot of you are really being consistent with your plans. And so you will have the stability you want, you know. Devil energy, geez, to me this is reducing that noise. And then again, don't let yourself fall into this mindset where you lose your confidence. Strength card in the bottom, and you kind of lose your way. And you know what, you will have those days. You will have those days, Aries, but you have to remind yourself where you're heading to, okay? So again, we're on this conflict and defeat. King of Pentacles, all about stability. So the conflict defeat is the stability, right? We're talking about Queen of Pentacles. So you know, a lot of you, it's about finances and not knowing. 2 of Swords. So there may be a bit of a blockage here. I'm going to get a clarifier here. There may be a bit of a blockage here on arriving to the stability. You know, some of you, it could be the job search, right? Give me more on this King of Pentacles. Give me more on this King of Pentacles. Yeah, this transformation, this change. So Death card, you know, there. Thank you, Spirit. This is the change, right? We're talking about death and transformation. So in order for this to change, the conflict and defeat is blocking yourself, staying stalemate, right? No more staying stalemate. If you want the stability, then there's a lot of you that needs to change. Give me more on this King of Pentacles. Five of Cups, right? It's like, don't let the emotions get the best of you. You know, don't let the past get the best of you. Don't let the fears get the best of you. Give me more on this Death. Hermit, you know better. And this is that solitude. So you need to replenish in order, allow yourself to change and transform so you can create the stability that you yearn for. And allow yourself to face the fears of these emotional setbacks so you don't stay stagnant. Because there's a lot that I feel you have. I'm feeling an energy of just having emotional ups and downs, right? Getting discouraged. And this is the part where this is going to be the defeat, right? Your fear of change. And you're going to have to face this because this is only going to come from you. Hermit energy. You know, you sit by yourself here. No one can do this for you, but you got to trust it, because the wisdom that comes from the Hermit, I always associate it close to High Priestess, because there is a inner knowing within that allows you to really understand. And then this is also, Hermit is the disconnecting, right? You're in need of reprieve. Take some time time alone for healing and rejuvenation. And so this Death energy is going to require for you to cleanse. There's a lot of cleanse to bring about this stability. Get more on this throat chakra. There we go. Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So there goes that King of Wands and that Two of Wands. I love it. And the Magician. Talk about taking action, knowing you're the alchemizer, knowing that it's you who's got to bring this change. You've got to make this decision. You've got to choose a path, and then you've got to go for it. So the throat chakras here is the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And this is trusting your intuition. I also feel this is the replenishing, right? So again, you don't owe anyone any explanations with your throat chakra. You don't owe anyone any explanations about this space that you need to nurture and replenish yourself, because this is what you need, you know. And in order for you to heal, in order for you to feel good, your emotions need to be good, because then when our emotions are good, right, our Ten of Swords, our mind clears. And so guess what? That fogginess, you guys know that fogginess I'm talking about, that happens when you're emotionally blocked and you're overthinking things. It doesn't allow you to really, not that it does, you just lose energy to really take care of yourself, even on a day-to-day. So I really feel this is that nurturing space for you to build yourself, and that action that's required to transform here with these three energies here. I'm going to keep them here because I do think this is important. And you choosing this path, you know, you're going to embody you're building your stability. Give me more on this Emperor. I love it, because this is about your happiness. That's it. I mean, this is as clear as day, this message. Aries, you are choosing you. This is about your emotional fulfillment, your physical fulfillment. You need to be fulfilled. How you feel, you need to be happy. You need to be happy. So I really feel Spirit is stressing to just stick to the path, stick to the journey. You are well on your way. And this is about your happiness and nothing else. Like, no more disconnect. You're fine. If they don't get it, you don't need to explain. And it's that simple. So let's see what the abundance message is for you. What is the abundance guidance? Donation, tithing, and charitable work. So give joyful to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to your many-fold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So this, to me, donation, tithing, and charitable, however you like to give of yourself. I feel like this is the receiving, giving, and receiving. So what we do is part of the justice that we were talking about, the karma that we've played out. And so however we invest ourselves is how we receive back. And a lot of the times it's through these good connections that we get the best resources from. All right, what are the guidance for Aries, please? Surrender to the divine. And this is going to require a lot of surrendering, and you guys really have, right? Because there are certain situations that just kind of bring you to your knees. And for a while, this has probably been one. And when you surrender, that's when you really resolve. And a time to give rather than take. Yep. And this is what I'm saying. This is when you give, right? Whatever you're giving, how you're giving, it's how we receive. So definitely I really feel this energy of keep your ears open. Maybe you guys are not noticing that there are people trying to help, and the genuine help. So don't be stubborn, my Aries. Really hear those who are trying to give to you and not taking from you. They're just giving to you, whether it is, you know, helping you again with resources, giving you connections, whatever the case may be. That is help, right? That's help, that's assistance, and that's surrender to the divine. The divine is probably bringing these individuals into your life, or these opportunities, or these messages or synchronicities into your life, so you can see and change, because this is part of changing, you know, your fears and moving, you know, in a different direction, to move differently. But you've got to pay attention. All right, so let's see what else we got. We've got Two of Pentacles, working too hard or multiple jobs. The need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. Yep. And so there's going to be a lot of that, right? Because we're talking a lot about finances here. So there's going to be a lot of balancing out, balancing your energy, balancing your stability, balancing the actions that need to be taken, balancing maybe new skills that you need to do to really elevate your resume for some of you. And then, of course, finances, right? So then we have here, this is the Five of Swords. Of course, an unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. There we go. Disconnecting. So that's that, disconnecting. Really continue to avoid. That's why the protection's here. You guys really know that you need to protect yourself. And then we have the Nine of Cups, because this is about your wishes. Your wishes come true, your dreams become reality. A magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe that it all will be well. And you are here, right? The nines are the Hermit. So you're here about taking care of your emotional stability. Nine of Pentacles, rebuilding. So a lot about yourself, the self. To bring this change in your life. So continue to nurture that. And let's see, other guidance here, Spirit. Thank you. Healing, and there goes more solitude. This is a time to focus on you and heal your inner wounds, traumas, and inner child. Use this time to be by yourself and work on yourself. You're going to benefit from a lot of this alone time. I cannot even stress it. Aries, so disconnect, and love. You are worthy of love, and it will find you. Give the love you would like to receive. Again, this is about, you know, giving rather than taking. So this to me has a lot to say about real support systems. So find those who really support you, and those are the worthy connections to really keep in your life, and that will help you transition. You know, it's a great energy. When you have the energy of love, is the highest frequency, right? So you need to increase your vibration, which was that Empress energy you guys been getting for some time in the reads, right? So really love yourself in this time, know your worth, and take care of yourself. Again, this Queen of Pentacles and this Ace of Cups nurture the space for you. Because as you do that, this is really just guaranteeing this happiness, this change, this positive outcome at the end, which is the goal. So my Aries, I love you. Happy New Year's. Thank you so much for your support for 2021. I am grateful for you. I look forward to continuing this journey with you guys for 2022. But thank you so much always for your support. And just like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to turn you on to the next message.